Even as Mazen Nadekano is being held by the DSS, he is still teaching the Nigerian government a big lesson. My brothers and sisters, I want you all to understand that the President Muhammad Buhari's led government is now in the blacklist of the international bodies because they are patiently watching on how he is going to act on the directive of the United Nations. Don't forget that the United Nations have given the Nigerian government an order for them to immediately release Mazen Nadekano and compensate him for violation of his human rights. This is a clear indication that the indigenous people of Biafra are on the right path because we are only agitating and demanding for freedom. As a matter of fact, we have made it known to the whole world that we want a supervision of the United Nations concerning our referendum. So if we were a terrorist organization, then why is it that the United Nations and the international bodies have refused to proscribe the indigenous people of Biafra as a terrorist organization? Anything that threatens this government, they turn and said they are terrorists. Don't forget that they said it concerning the issues of NSAS. So my brothers and sisters, it is time for us to start speaking the truth on the things happening in this country called Nigeria. If the Nigerian government failed to react on the directive of the United Nations, then they will totally be in the blacklist. And don't forget that there will also be a sanction against the government of Nigeria, which is also a member of some of the organization within the United Nations. So my brothers and sisters, it is time for us to start speaking the truth on these issues, knowing fully well that they cannot beat the indigenous people of Biafra. Now they are doing everything to blackmail and also to destroy the good name of IBOB. But you see, we are only fighting for our rights, if not because of the cowardly, behavior of the so-called leaders from the Southeast. By now, we would have sent a strong message for the government to understand that they cannot tamper with our people. But they are using governors from the Southeast against their own people, which is a shame. We all can see what is going on with the issues of unknown gunmen. How many of those governors have come out to condemn this or even speak against this? How many of those governors have come out to speak against the continuous detention of Mazen Nadekano? Yet the governor of Benue State have been calling for the immediate release of Mazen Nadekano, and none of the governors from the Southeast have spoken against this treatment from the government of Nigeria. So you can see the coward behavior of these so-called leaders from the Southeast. It's a shame, but one thing I want you all to understand is this is one of the reasons why we have de-associated ourselves with anything political. We are not interested in Nigerian politics. What we want is our freedom, and this is why we have been doing everything within our control to make sure that the government of Nigeria don't entangle us into anything connecting to politics. We want our freedom and we want it immediately because there is nothing for us in this country. This is the reason why late General Juku was demanding for the freedom of Biafra right from the onset. Mazen Nadekano said a lot of things. Now Nigerians are beginning to see those things for themselves. He observed and he knew that nothing good can come out of a system that they keep on deceiving people that it is one Nigeria. What is one about Nigeria? If the government of Nigeria can only assign key position to a particular region, then is this the one Nigeria that we have been talking about? If Nigeria was one, then why is it that the issues of zoning became a major issue? We all can see all of this. So you can tell for your own self that the amalgamation of Nigeria indeed was the birth of all the problems that we have been facing until today. We are still facing this situation, and this is why Mazen Nadekano concluded that the only way that we can solve this problem permanently is for us all to disintegrate and let us go our separate ways, because we cannot keep on living in denials. If this country have not gotten it right for over 60-something years, then when do you think they are going to get it right? It's time for us to start speaking the hard truth. The issues of insecurity is something that if the government of Nigeria wants to tackle, they will tackle. But instead, they are going after the people that are protecting their own people against invaders. So you can understand that indeed this has given us a lot of clue, the people behind these issues of insecurity. So my brothers and sisters, we have what it takes for us to be able to move forward as a people and as a nation. It is time for us to start speaking the truth on these situations if indeed we want to move forward. We cannot keep on deceiving ourselves, knowing fully well that all is not well. We can see that there is fire on the mountain. There is nothing that we can do with the current state of Nigeria. The Northerners have shown themselves, and this is why they are threatening for a Southerner to come into power, because they know that they are going to indeed punish them for what they did to Nigerians. So my brothers and sisters, Nigerians have to open their eyes to the reality of things. There is nothing that the government of Nigeria can do that will stop the coming of Biafra, and it is very clear for the whole world to see. And they are threatened because they know that Maazem Nnamdi Kanu is not guilty of any of those things that they have brought against him. And sooner or later, they will have no choice but be forced by the international bodies to release him, and this is why they are threatened. They are doing everything within their control to make sure that they blacklist the indigenous people of Biafra before all of this happen. But they have failed. So we have to start speaking the truth. The issues of insecurity is a major issue in the whole of Nigeria, most especially the southeast. Today I brought you a news where Cubana chief priest was attacked by unknown gunmen. As a matter of fact, he narrowly escaped death. You see, this is what we are talking about. This is one of the close associates of Hope Ozodima, the same man that invites the Nigerian army to come and kill his own people. Instead of them to do everything within their control to make sure that the issues of security is not a thing of concern, they have neglected their duties. Rather, they have connived with the so-called Kaba against their own people. Don't forget that Maazem Nnamdi Kanu called on the leaders from the southeast to establish a security outfit, and they rejected. Rather, they went with the federal government's community policing. Because of this, Maazem Nnamdi Kanu had to establish the Eastern Security Network, something that did not sit well with the government of Nigeria, and this was when they proscribed the indigenous people of Biafra as a terrorist organization. So we have to pay attention to all of this sign. It is happening right before our eyes. And this is why I want to use this medium once again to appeal to all Nigerians to rise up in large numbers and support the issues that connect to the disintegration of Nigeria, because this is what will bring a permanent solution to the problems we are facing in this country called Nigeria. So please comment down below and let me hear your perspective on these issues. It is now or never. We have to actively start speaking against all of this. Our voice is very important because the whole world is watching. So please comment down below and let me hear your perspective on the issues that has engulfed us as a people and as a nation. Thank you.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, a different heritage, bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather, you all gonna embrace her. With a flag, with a flag, with a flag, with a flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. like 1967. Death toll and the blood couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops underground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abagana Zubunigwe was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came a king. 216 and the massacre, he started again. So bloody now, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my veins. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us. Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Hey. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know